Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Saturday afternoon session. I'm coming back on to finish the free readings I did not get to this morning. I just have like 10 that I did not get to. So if your name doesn't appear in the description box of the video in the comments when I'm done, that means I did complete them earlier. So just real quick, the names that are in this one, just in case, to make it faster for you, I'm going to do Soul Searching Vibe, Smooth Life, Anusri, Lucky, Maria P, Infinity, Theron, I think is Tharun, and then Sunsea, Starfall, and VD Jalan. So those are the order in which they'll be done here. So we will get into that. You'll notice there's not a chat in this session because I'm not taking any new requests for this session. This is just making up from this morning. I will be back in about 3.5 hours. Yeah. 6 p.m. tonight, Mountain Time. And then also tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, if you'd like to join me then for any new questions. And after I'm done, like I said, I'll post a comment listing the order in which these readings were completed as well. All right. So let's get into it. I'm going to continue to use the Santa Muerta Tarot. If you wonder what they look like here. Here's the box. There it goes. You can see the name a little better. And so we'll start off here with Soul Searching Vibe. You were up here. So what's going on the rest of July? Let's see here. What does Spirit want you to know about the rest of July? All right. Yep. So they do want to these two. So you've got the Two of Wands. Let's see, all the stuff on my shirt. My goodness. Two of Wands and the Three of Swords. Wow. So it's a nice reminder here that there's a lot of possibilities of different things coming forward here for you for the rest of July. The Two of Wands is the power of like manifestation, the power of choice of where you focus your energy. And the Three of Swords is if you focus in on our fears, we get to expand those. We get to experience them. Isn't that exciting? You're like, no? Well, that's what happens. So when we focus in on our fears or what we hate or, what we're missing or what we're wanting, all of that pushes stuff away. And there's nothing wrong or right in our choices. There's just different choices with different experiences, right? So that's what this is about, is wonderful possibilities of growth and having things manifest for you quickly over these next 2 weeks. But it also depends on what you focus on is what it'll draw in. Usually lower vibrational things take longer to come in. Higher vibrational things come in faster and speed things up. But in this case, even the lower vibrational things come in fast, as well as the higher vibration. So questioning what I'm fearing is okay. As you say, do an 80-20 rule. I spend 20% of my time-ish on focusing on shadow work and transforming of things within my own heart, but spend 80% focusing on gratitude, unconditional love, joy, laughter, peace. And then when we do that, then I draw in higher vibrational things 80% of the time and not growing. If we spend 100% of our time working on our shadow, we grow our shadow. But so there's a nice, balance between 80-20 in doing that. And that's what I feel like Spirit wants you to focus in on over the next couple of weeks. Focus on that higher vibrational. It'll bring in a lot of different things, a lot of different areas of your life. Okay. So that's what they have for you, Soul Searching Vibe. I like it. I like it. And then Smooth Life, you want the August month energy, absolutely. And of course, August monthlies came out. So if you want to check those, they're for each individual zodiac sign too, to get some additional detailed information. And in addition to that, what else does Spirit want you to know about your August? All right. So you have the Full card and the Seven of Wands. This is a good journey. The Full card is about a beginning of a new adventure, beginning of a new cycle. It's the first card in the major arcana. And the Seven of Wands is about shining bright, not dimming your light for anyone, not asking permission to shine either. And so this journey that I feel is coming in here for August is like, you know, choosing to shine bright, be you, be the authentic you. You know, it's like the Three of Pentacles is coming to mind too. You know, the fears of like, you know, we're going to let someone down and they're going to take away their support of us if I don't be who they want me to be, or I'm fear I'll be punished or rejected if I am not who people want me to be. But in the long run, eventually it becomes so uncomfortable not being ourselves that it outweighs the fear. So we eventually will do that when it becomes uncomfortable enough. Or we can work on, okay, you know what, this is what I want to do. I don't have to wait for it to become that uncomfortable. I can make a change and an alteration. And I feel like this is what you're doing in the month of August. It's really facing these fears, facing these situations where you kind of have shrunk and dim your light. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be me, right? Jazz hands. Here I am, world, you know. Whatever that, there was a song that they used to sing, you know, about here I am, right? I think it's from a musical, but so here you are, and you're making this announcement, and you're shining your light forth here in the month of August, and not getting to the point where it feels so uncomfortable. You're doing it way before then, so I like that for you. Right, so that's what's coming in for you, Smooth Life. So many blessings to you. And then Anusri, you are up, and you want to know, well, who is coming towards you? All right, let's take a look here. Who is coming towards you? Do this a better shuffle. There we go. So who is coming toward Anusri? Nope, not those. Okay, all right. Cards are flying everywhere. Okay, they do want that one. What else? All right. Well, you do have someone coming towards you, but it's really delayed. You got the Temperance and the Hanged Man. Both of these are patience and things are flowing. It's giving you time to transform. And so they're not focusing so much on who as they're focusing on how you can get them to come in faster, right? Because the Temperance card is alchemy, waiting for these two cups to go back and forth. The Hangman is like a cocoon caterpillar going through it. So when you get patience and slowness cards, you know, your spirit guides are saying that we don't slow down things in your life to torture you, you know, even though it feels like that, right? Sometimes. But they slow things down so we stop drawing in lower vibrational things. It gives us time to question our thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that are limiting and that falls short, and we are able to put those, you know, transform those and release emotions, things that are lower vibrational within our being that are keeping us at a lower vibration, continuing to draw in lower vibrational experiences, people, relationships. And so they slow all that down to give us time to raise our love vibration. And then as we raise our love vibration, that automatically starts to speed things up, and we draw in people and relationships that are of higher vibration and situations that are of higher vibration too. So it's important for you, if you want it to speed up, to inward and upward and question these limiting thoughts and beliefs and mindsets about your worth and your self-love and acceptability, and then also the emotions that are bubbling below the surface. The more you can transform those into higher vibration, the faster things speed up and the faster the who comes in. But they're like, rather than focus on the who, this is important, more important for you right now. They're like, we'll talk about who later, but right now, do this. Otherwise, the who is way down the line and you want to bring him in sooner, right? So that's what they're saying. They're like, sorry, we're not going to answer that question. We're going to give you what your real question is in your heart, purchase. How fast can they be here? All right, so that's what's coming in for you in News 3. So many blessings to you. And then Lucky, you want to know what type of style or house is going to be a new purchase for immediate family members. Oh, nice. And I think you'd mentioned that you like the old style, like Victorian age, or you mean huts, the real old style when the when when we were thousands of years ago. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Well, we got here the balance between the head and the heart with the Queen of Swords, and we've got a coffin. That's the ultimate home, right? But I like this. The Seven of Swords is letting go of restrictive thoughts and beliefs and mindsets, and allow the heart here. So I feel what's coming in here with this. Sorry, I thought I heard something falling outside. Um, yeah, something with where the house is not falling apart. But the Seven of Swords is like there's this. Those are our thoughts and beliefs and mindsets out of fear that restrict us. Going, well, this is what it's supposed to have and should have and need to have. But the Queen of Swords is about balancing the head and the heart. So yeah, some things that are good, but also things that are on their hearts. So I feel like the style of house that they're going to get is the one that is meets the standard stuff, but also gives them a lot of stuff that makes them feel like their heart feel at home, like it feels like a home instead of a house, right? It just feels a place where their heart is. And I like that. They're not, with that coffin, that's funny. It's like, well, a home is a home, as a house is a house, but it's what fills the house that's important, right? Because home is truly where the heart is. Otherwise, if the heart isn't in it, then it's just a structure. It's just a coffin, eventually for our bodies, for the human bodies. So I love that. It's interesting. So they're not giving me like pictures of homes in my third eye or anything. They're kind of just focusing in on balance. The head and the heart is the important thing, and whatever is selected, if it's filled with love, then it's the perfect home for them. If there's no love, then it's just a structure. So interesting. That's what's coming in, Lucky. Hopefully that helps. All right. So many blessings. The spirits being, we don't care what you're asking. We're going to tell you this instead. Let's get to the root of what really is important, right? All right. So that's what they have for you. Many blessings. And then Maria P., thank you for your donation earlier. And your free reading is when will you hang out with Walter again? All right, let's see what's going on with Walter. When? Any information on the when? All right, well, cards are flying everywhere here. So, I like this. You have the Two of Wands and the Empress card here. So the Two of Wands is the power of energetic choice, what you focus on. And the Empress, she is a new birth. She is, um, this Empress, she rules over all the queens. So she doesn't wait around for people to come to her. She orders them before her, is what I'm seeing here. And the Two of Wands is you'll get together when you choose to. I feel like they are kind of like, often not really distracted, but just a lot going on. So kind of distracted in a way. But I feel here, sorry, my back is cricking. There we go. Pop, pop. But it takes you taking action to bring that. Like if I sat here waiting for my little pop in my back to pop on its own, it wouldn't. I have to take action to release that or to do it. So I feel like it's you're going to hang out with them as soon as you ask them to. And it's like, what? Me ask them? Yeah. It's for you to reach out to them and go, hey, let's go grab a coffee. You want to go grab a coffee or go to a movie or, whatever you feel is a good place to start developing a friendship first, right? Just to go hang out. Say, hey, you want to go? Da, 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 da. So I feel like that's what they want you to know right now is as soon as you ask, that's when you guys will hang out. Tell you, Spirit's being sassy today. But that's what's coming in for you. So many blessings, Maria. All right. And then Infinity, thank you for your donations earlier today as well. And you want to know, are you wasting time by not talking to D&M, or would it not be helpful for you anyway? Let's take a look here and see. Is it for your highest experience to talk to them? We'll ask that. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is letting go of the thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that have made you feel blinded and bound and trapped, and that does allow a heightened emotion with this Page of Cups coming in here. So this would tell me that it does help you with your inner emotions in communicating with them, because you're learning that, with them, that when you're interacting with them, it's not what they're doing that's causing any triggers and things within you. It's your triggers that are triggering, because if the trigger wasn't there, their action wouldn't do anything, or their non-action or whatever. So I feel like this is part of the letting go of these things. And the more you hang out with them and other individuals, that you're realizing that, my feelings are mine, my thoughts and my stories are mine, and I have the power to change these. So when they do this, instead of it being that's rude, I can't believe they said that, they're so mean, you can be like, they're funny, they're hilarious, and they're being facetious, they're being whatever, and then you just greet it with love and joy and laughter, and you see how that changes your interactions. That's what changes this Page of Cups. It gives you new energy, new emotional energy that's freeing, because then you can interact with anyone, and anything that comes up within you, you just go, this is mine, this is not about them, so I'm not going to take it out on them. I'm going to instead go, I'm going to, take time to process what just happened, and what is my fears, where are these beliefs coming from, why am I choosing that story, why am I choosing that emotion? And instead instead of reacting and attacking or defending or running away, it's like, all right, you know what, I'm going to go take this and go review this and transform it. And there's a lot of empowerment there. So I do feel like it's helpful for you to talk with them and interact with people, because when we run, we're just going to bump into other people that are also going to mirror that same thing back to us, right? There was this great meme that I saw somewhere that said, if I don't change, no matter what mirror I look in, I'm going to see the same reflection. And so if something's reflecting, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right for me, I transform it. The next time I look in a mirror, I don't see it anymore. I see something else. Then let me change that within me. And then I go to the next mirror, and I'm like, oh, okay. We start seeing a lot of things that we love in other people, because we see so many things we love in ourselves. So hopefully that helps, Infinity. But I like it. I feel like they're a good practice ground for you, if that helps. All right. So many blessings. All right. And then Theron S., you are up. So you want to know what's Pravina's feelings towards you. You're in love with her. Aw, does she love you the same way you do? She blocked you 2 years ago. Oh, I did complete yours yesterday, Theron. In fact, what I'll do is, after I'm done here, I will, when I post the comment down below, I'll have your name and I'll put your the video link, and in the video in the comments it lists the order in which those were completed. So if I thought you asked that yesterday, but I did. I came back on like this session and completed it. So I'll just link it down below instead of repeating the reading there, just for sake of my energy and time. So I'll put that there. All right. All right. And then Sunsi, you want to know what does Slobodin think of you now? All right. Let's see what's going on inside their head. Of course, their thoughts have to do so much about what's going on inside here, right? They think through their own filters. We don't see the world as it actually is. We see the world as we are. So when we look at other people, we see people through our experiences, right? Not through reality. So keep that in mind as we look in these things here. All right. Wow, I had put these in separately, but these cards came out again for you too. Well, I think they came out differently, but I don't know. I did put them in separate in different parts of the deck, but they came out here together for you. So, they see you here as the Empress. The Empress is someone who's very nurturing, very mothering. There's a lot of emotion. So a lot of water, they see you with motion, but they also see you have earth, one part fire, one part sword, of air. And so, they see you as someone who holds a lot of different um, abilities, but you're very empathic, very nurturing individual. The Eight of Swords is that they're working through a lot of their thoughts in their head, and so they are removing ways of thinking about you that they had before of and it's a good thing. It's not like they thought low of you and they're thinking high of you. They just thought, but they're like seeing some of these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets they had that they encountered growing up, that they were applying it to you, and that you don't deserve to have these beliefs automatically put on you, and they're realizing because you're not like everyone from the past. So I like this freedom, and they're seeing you as someone who is very nurturing, very mothering, and has this very compassionate energy, sensuality there too, of course. So there's emotion, a little bit of it, there's it's mainly emotion that they're feeling, and they are attracted. They do, have this groundedness, and with that, with the beauty and with the swords, communication and all of that. Uh, but it's mainly they see you as this source of emotion for them. And I like that for you. So I feel like they're working a lot out in their head around things, though, with that Eight of Swords. So they're looking at what of their own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets have kept them feeling blinded and bound and trapped, and whatever has happened recently with you guys, it's really made them think a lot about life and why they believe what they believe. So it feels positive with what's happening here as far as their evolution, but I like how they feel about you and perceive that too. Right. So that's what they have there for you. So many blessings to you. Right. And then Starfall, you want a general for the rest of the month. All right. Let's take a look here. So a general for the rest of the month. All right. Is that one? Okay. What else? All right. So you have the Four of Wands, yeah, which is joy and celebration and some stable energy, gathering of sorts. And you also had these two come out together, the Sun and the Two of Wands. And the Sun, of course, is about victory and brightness, and it's a very abundant type of card that comes in here. And with the combination of all these, I feel like you're gonna be invited to a gathering, a joyful gathering, and you have the opportunity, if you choose to go. The Sun card is like the sun comes out in your life. It brightens up so much. And so whatever this is where you're kind of going, I don't know if I want to go or not to this gathering, whether it's a wedding you're being invited to or some sort of anniversary or birthday or whatever this celebratory, joyful type of gathering is. Spirit is your spiritual team is encouraging you to go because it's going to be well worth it. That sun card is an amazing one of the, if not the card that represents the most abundance and brightness that it brings into your life. So I feel like whatever, if there's something to go to in these next couple weeks, I would say yes. That's what they have coming in, Starfall. So many blessings to you. And then lastly, but not leastly, Vidi Shalan. Hello, hello. So what energy are you attracting for the month of August? So be sure to check out the August monthlies are out for each individual zodiac sign. So be sure to check out that playlist on the main page. It should be at the very top. And you can check out your sign, see what other energies are coming in. A lot more detail there as well. So in addition to all of that, yeah, you have this world card. So August is a time of endings and beginnings, ending of an old cycle, beginning of new adventures. And the Knight of Wands that comes in here, it's the fastest moving horse. So it feels like August flies by. I feel like there's a lot of activity in the month for you there, where it's just boom, 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 boom. Things are just moving, moving, moving. Things are ending and beginning, and they're just, it's just one thing after another in positive ways. It's just like, all right, this has changed. Oh, I get that. Okay. Now this has changed. And it's like all the things that need to happen in order for you to kind of like building blocks on top of one another. This one's ending. So now you have this to add on, and then this one's ending. So now you have that to add on top. Just feels like a very productive flowing, but it happens quick. And I feel very positive here for you. So a lot of significant endings and beginnings, but it's taking you into this birthing of a whole new amazing adventure, which I like for you. So that is what they have for you, VD. I like it. And be sure to check out your August monthly as well. All right. So that's what we have, everybody. Short and sweet. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be back in about 3 hours for my evening session. In a couple hours, I'll be putting out a little announcement before, so you can jump in earlier if you want to put your questions, but I shall be back. And remember, every second of every day of your life, that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.